I want to talk about two institutions that thrive by the grace of God. Number one is marriage, and number two is parenting. Excuse me, I better bring this to your attention. There is no one who is an expert when it comes to matters marriage. That's why you've seen marriage counselors who are divorcees or who have divorced. That's why you find anointed men of God, preachers of the gospel who have divorced. That's why you find very learned people who have divorced. That's why you find millionaires, billionaires who have divorced, simply because this institution has no manual on how to thrive. But I'll tell you, according to my observation, I'm not a marriage counselor, but according to my observation, marriages thrive through the grace of God. No matter how educated you may be, no matter how experienced you are, no matter the number of years you've stayed in marriage, you have no capacity to tell people that your marriage cannot be shaken. Any marriage can be shaken the moment the grace of God gets out of the picture. Number two, it is parenting. When you talk about parenting, you've seen people or kids that have turned out to be drug traffickers, that have turned out to be drug addicts, that have turned out to be serial killers, thieves. And those people have come from maybe very well-up families. They have been brought up in a Christian way. But along the whole process, you realize there is a disconnect, or there is something that happens, and those kids end up going the other way. So it is always important to know that it is not the experience. It is not how good or how well versed we are when it comes to parenting, but children end up becoming or being good or successful or following the right path or being morally upright, not based on how they have been brought up. Yes, it's a fact, I don't deny that. But the reality of the matter is, there is an aspect of grace, and that is what takes the highest percentage. Not the experience, not how well we are when it comes to parenting. No one has PhD in parenting, I'll tell you the truth. Nobody who has PhD in parenting. It is important to allow grace to lead your kids or your children to the right direction. Thank you so much. Please remember, I've said I'm not a marriage counselor and I'm not a parenting, an expert when it comes to parenting, but I talk so much about parenting. Thank you.